So today we have CoffeeCake persimmon here. CoffeeCake looks just like a normal fuyu. They don't ripen the same time, so I'm unable to compare them. But this is a very good video here. This comparison is between two CoffeeCake persimmon, but one is pollinated and one is not. There's a discussion of what the heck does that mean, right? So this is a astringent variety, means when it is pollinated it becomes seeded and dark flesh. That's why it's called CoffeeCake. Now, and when it's not pollinated, there should be no seed and it should be not dark color flesh. So I pre-cut them. It's really hard to cut them just like this way because the leaf underneath gets stuck. So I have to dice it this way so you can see it better. So let's take a look at a pollinated. It's kind of stuck because the seeds are in here. Yeah, okay. So this is a pollinated coffee cake. We can see the dark flesh. That's unmistakably pollinated. Here is unpollinated right there. I love comparing to understand the difference. I do have some, this is not from, the same tree, okay? I have a couple of the same variety. So that's why it's a little confusing. You're like, wouldn't the whole tree be pollinated or not? Well, I have a couple. They're just not the same place. I have it lost somewhere in my garden. So this side, it's pollinated by the chocolate, and the one on the right is not pollinated by the chocolate. Well, so it's nice to test this one out first just to see how it tastes. Oh, what is that grainy thing looking right here? So it tastes basically just like my hachia, the common astringent persimmon that you often see in store. Just the same taste, skin, everything. I see no difference. Except the skin. It's a little astringent on the skin. So every single time when you have an astringent variety, if it's still not completely 100% ripe, the stringency is in the skin, not the flesh itself. But when it's a soft persimmon, I eat the whole thing. Now for this one, because the seed takes up most of the persimmon, you don't have much to eat, sadly. But so let's try this one first. You definitely get more flavors in this one. Oddly, I would think, you can see the seed is the seed ratio to the flesh ratio is not good. The flavor, how much better is it pollinated than when it's not? So for me, it's only like 1 point more. So like for this, I love the hachia, and this is just like the same flavor. I rate it 8 out of 10. So this, the flavor is better, but there isn't much flesh. So, and the seed, it annoys me. It's not like I can eat the seeds. Gotta spit it out. And then you pay for the seed if you were to buy it in the market. So I would say it's rated below, sadly. It looks prettier, but it's rated below than the unpollinated coffee cake. So whoever is growing coffee cake, I wouldn't say that the chocolate would make it any better. It looks prettier, it makes it more unique, but is it that much worth it? Is it worth it? To me, not really. So I would probably try to move my chocolate persimmon away farther from my coffee cake to avoid pollination. You see all that? I can't use it. But I know a friend who needs to grow some coffee cake. All his persimmons died and he needs some seed. So I did make a promise. So I'm going to be sending him some of these coffee cake seeds so he can start his persimmon orchard again. But for now, this is what I rather eat. Seedless. So don't be shy. If you got a coffee cake, you don't need to get a chocolate to make it taste good. But keep in mind, it does ripen sooner than Hachia. So I have them growing side by side. And Hachia takes a long time to ripen, probably another month or something. It's slower than this. And the coffee cake is very productive. So it's good to grow, but you don't need to get a chocolate to pollinate it. It will still fruit by itself. It just won't. Don't expect this color flesh. Don't expect seed. This is what you're gonna get. All right, I hope you enjoyed this short video.